Don't Stare at My Corpse by Timidly Toem. What's wrong? You never looked at me with those eyes while I was alive. A look of concern, curiosity, awe, and is that pain? I'm just a cold sack of flesh. Nothing fancy. The mortician tried his best to make me less pale. Oh well. Enough about me. Because it was never about me. I heard you haven't slept in a while. That you're mourning a loved one. May I ask who? And how come you never told me about him? You must have been too busy brewing hell. Do you miss seeing my eyes shudder in water in disgust of your words? Remember how red they get? Like the roses you brought. You shouldn't have. Why don't you yell at me again? Maybe this time they'll go blue. I'll beat you to it. You said I was worthless, weak, replaceable. Yet here you stare. Look away now. Don't pity me now that I have nothing to say. Now that I've moved on. Now that I'm cold and pale. At least leave me to rot with whatever dignity I had left. This thread will never let you see my sad, sorry, pathetic eyes ever again. Just like you always wanted. I hope you're satisfied. Hey guys, welcome to the first Timidly Talk, my first video on this channel. I just want to thank you so much for making it this far into the video. As of right now, this is my first video. And I'm laughing because obviously, what I meant by that is I have no supporters right now. I have no subscribers or anything like that. So the fact that you're here right now watching my first piece of work, and I'm in the most anxious step of, making a YouTube channel, it means the world to me. So thank you so much for that. My name is Timidly Toem. I'm going to be going under that alias specifically because I am learning how to be vulnerable, how to explore my emotions, and how to be real with myself and how I feel on this channel. And I feel like the most efficient way of doing that, or what will help me be most authentic, is if my name, my real identity, is not attached to all of these, things I do. And growing up, a little backstory, I've never embraced my emotions. Growing up, emotions weren't really allowed. Affection wasn't really allowed in general, unless it was like me begging for it. And as a kid, I just learned, hey, okay, so I guess emotions aren't a good thing. If you feel a certain way, shut your mouth and do what you're told, and as a 19-year-old now, I'm seeing the adverse effects of that, and I'm trying to go back and undo the pain, undo the neglect I've shown to myself. And that's where these Timidly Talks are going to come from. Timidly Talks are going to be like my main form of content. But obviously, as my channel grows and as more people put input in how I could explore my emotions better, or not better, but new ideas, more formats are coming. And I already have another idea for Timidly Talks. If you haven't gotten it yet, I'm gonna name everything, by like my alias to make it a little bit more recognizable. And Timidly Talks would just be basically me talking about a specific subject more directly than in Timidly Toems, which are basically poems, but my twist on that. where I'm talking through a story. And for this first video, don't stare at my corpse. Timidly Toems are going to go like this, where I play the toem, and that's basically me trying to provoke emotions that I've ignored in the past through a story. And then there's going to always be a middle part where I talk about the emotions, try to be a little bit more transparent, just in case you didn't understand where I was trying to get at, and also just putting more of my personal input into it rather than a story telling you everything. And then it will always end with a song. I do not know how to sing. I never took any lessons. Frankly, I don't sing. That's another thing I didn't do really growing up, unless I was in a choir for, like, I'm not gonna lie, I did it for the field trips. Like, chorus was getting all the good field trips, and I was like, what the hell, might as well join. You're not even gonna hear my voice anyway. I could literally be buns and nobody would know, and I'm still gonna go on the field trip. Like, come on, I know I'm not the only one. But yeah, I will have songs at the end, and I don't know how to sing, but I just feel like whenever I get emotional, something I've neglected for so long, I also tend to want to sing, something I've also neglected. So this channel is going to be all my vulnerability plastered on the internet, but in a safer way, because you guys won't know who I am. But yeah, I know this middle part is really supposed to be an intro for my channel, but to go back to the Timidly Toem, it was really an emotional one for me, because I felt like it was provoking the emotions of feeling like you weren't appreciated until you were lost. And of course, in this toem, it was to the extreme extent of death. Feeling like the people that were supposed to appreciate you the most didn't appreciate you at all. And then they tried to act like they did as soon as you called them out for it, or their lack thereof was finally brought to light. And sorry, my little brother's playing video games. He's very loud. If you can hear him in the back, tried to wear headphones to prevent that, but I really have felt that emotion before from people closest to me. And then, as soon as I achieve something, or as soon as I'm, finally the center of attention, they want to act like they were there the whole time, to be there when nobody else was. And that's what Don't Stare at My Corpse is about. It's like, don't pity me now. Don't try to act like you love me now, when I was yours, when you had all the opportunities to show me your love, you didn't. And let me know in the comments if you've ever felt that before. I'm sure a lot of people have. If you have, then if you want to share a little bit about it, don't do too much. I mean, you also have the privilege of having an alias of your profile, unless your profile is literally your first and last name and your face on them, then damn. But you all get to enjoy being vulnerable here. I want this to be a safe space. I just want to thank you again for watching. Thank you for believing in me. And if you could like and subscribe, it'd be awesome. But I'm not here to beg for that. But I really just want to make a community, because I love creation. I've had a channel in the past when I was 14, but my brother snitched on me and my mom made me delete it. But I had a nice Minecraft PE community of 100 subscribers back then, and now it's deleted. But I know what it's like to create and to look back at my channel and be like, I did that, and I'm excited to have that feeling again. I'm excited to have another community, a new one where now I'm older, so I can hopefully connect with you guys more than just saying, yeah dude, I'm trying to find diamonds at this specific access, but it didn't happen. I still love Minecraft, don't get me wrong, but now I'm more mature, so I'm excited to see what type of conversations I can have with people now. Yeah, thank you so much for everything. Hope that everything goes well, and I just want you to know that vulnerability is strength. Maybe I'm just dumb. I'm a fool, so naive. I guess I should have known you don't love me